Hi gang, welcome back to the channel. I've been here for a while, so well, literally this house I haven't had a very good Christmas, but I'll not dwell on that. I've still had quite a busy time with the neogeo collecting, so this video is just going to focus primarily on the neogeo. Well, that's all it's going to focus on. There's going to be a game of the year actually, because I missed the Christmas video, and a little bit of a laugh in between as usual. Cheers, enjoy the video. Right, in the past couple of months or before Christmas, I concentrated on collecting MVS titles because I was desperate to get an arcade machine. Now I've got a consoleized MVS system. That's what I done first. I'll show you that in another video. Then I put that on there in a corner somewhere because I didn't want to rig it up. It didn't look the part, so I wanted the full on experience. And I'll show you what I got after this and play a bit some gaming on it. But anyway, I bought an arcade machine, and basically it's a 4-slotter. Two of the slots, one of the slot was dead on arrival. The third slot in the board, the sound went on that, so I've got 2 slots left. So I've got a 161 in one card in at the minute, until I can get it fully repaired, because I bought the originals to play the originals. So basically I've got Samurai Showdown. I would prefer the second one, but the first one's cheap as chips. Next Glory, Super Sidekicks 3, my favourite Super Sidekicks. Well, apart from Ultimate 11, but chances of getting that, well, I can get it on MVS. In fact, I think I've got it. No, I don't think I have. Super Sidekicks. All the football ones were very easy to get. Techno World Soccer 96, which is basically Super Sidekicks in the World Cup. Well, Super Sidekicks is in the World Cup as well. But Puzzle Bobble, an old favourite. Tide 2, one of the only games they did for the neogeo. Art of Fighting. Essential. Shock Troopers with a serial number, not a bad one to have, probably the most valuable one I've got. You can't get that on CD or AES actually, so it's a cracker one to have. Many people rate this a lot higher than the second one, but I haven't played both of them enough to judge them. But Street Hoop, which is NBA Jam Tournament Edition on the Mega Drive, just pips this, but this is a fantastic arcade basketball game. Street Hoop, highly recommended. I've got it on AES as well. Metal Slug 2, got serial numbers with most of them. Well, it's probably my favourite Metal Slug. The slowdown doesn't bother me. It adds to the retro feel. Over top, low serial number, good game, happy with that. Double A, so if anyone wants it, just let us know and I'll get it off to them. Techno World Cup Soccer 96 again, serial number on that. Stakes winner number 85, it's quite an old one. This costs a fortune on the home system. This is complete, matching serial numbers, and it comes with all the flyers and card stickers and everything, so I'm happy with that. Flip Shot, really good game actually, really good 2-player game. In the vein of Windjammers, that sort of palaver. But the King of Fighters 94, it's really the most unique King of Fighters games. I quite like the simplicity of it. Double Dragon Haven't played much of that. Obviously it's not the same as Double Dragon, the side-scrolling beat 'em up. It's a one-on-one fighter, so any new collectors, anyone new to the Neo Geo, don't want to get that mixed up and pay a fortune for it, because they'll be disappointed, because it's not actually that good either. King of the Fighters 96, one of the better ones. And Soccer Brawl, one of the best two-player games if you like football. It's futuristic football, but it adds to its charm. Over the top football basically, and it's really good fun. It's up there with Street Hoops actually. But that's it for the games. As you can see, I've got quite a collection. I've got the 161 in one cart as well, which I'm shamelessly using in me arcade card. But if I show you my arcade card now, and I'll play a game on it as well, and describe some of the faults. Well, I've already described the main fault, the board losing two slots basically, and the joysticks are quite stiff on it now. I don't know how to clean them, so that's something else I need to look at. But we'll move on into a different room and we'll play a bit of Prehistoric 2, Prehistoric Isle 2. So I'll be with you in a speed of light. This is the arcade machine I've got. It's a Lord's Vale. I understand that was UK only. I did want the normal red one, but I know very little about MVS. I've always been a home system user, so you'll have to excuse the lack of knowledge. But I'm very happy with this. It's quite short. It was easy to get into me flat, so you've got to consider all that when you're buying an arcade. So on that front, it's much more versatile. It's in good nick. The sides nice and clean. Lovely art. Well, I wouldn't call it artwork. I'll just call it styling. It's the coin works on it. The coin slot I've got on free play, but I might start charging people for that. And that's the only bit that's slightly dirty, but I can scrub that up. Like I say, 2 of the slots are knackered on it out of the 4. The 161 cart's in, which isn't 100% reliable, and it just doesn't feel the same not playing the original. There's probably a reduction in graphic quality or sound quality at the very least. I've never looked into it, but there must be. You know, it's pure emulation on the car. Well, I'm not sure actually. I haven't looked into it, but it's not the same circuit boards, is it? So obviously there's going to be issues. But that's the arcade there. I'm really happy with it. Over the moon with it. Now I'm gonna stick one of my favourite games on at the minute, Prehistoric 2, Prehistoric Isle 2. It's about dinosaurs invading a city. You have to save people in a helicopter. It's bizarre. It plays a bit like Metal Slug in the way that you have to save people. Just like you have to save the people in Metal Slug and you get bonuses at the end. But this is far more entertaining. It's a classic. It's an arcade classic. I think you can get it on the CD. I'm not 100% sure, but obviously you can get it on the arcade. You can't get it on the AES, to my knowledge, unless you get a conversion. But I'll stick that on and play a little bit. I haven't practiced, so here we go. Time for a good laugh. Right, this is the 161 in one cart, which is really good actually. I mean, it's really handy if you're having like a drink with your buddies and that. Saves changing carts every 2 minutes. But let's find the game I've promised. There we are. So yeah, this joystick on the left here, player 1 joystick's a little bit stiff, but there's no obvious way to clean them. Might have to strip the whole thing down and clean it that way. Right, the volume's quite high, so I'll not really be able to talk during it. Music's fantastic. The graphics are absolutely stunning. I mean, obviously I'm going to be here to watch this. Quick wink. Here we go. Down to get less powerful bullets, and if you press your finger you get more powerful bullets, so you are bugger, die that quick. Isn't that fantastic? There's always a sneaky bastard. I'm doing terribly as usual. I'm only doing at least better than this. I'm just hardly my coordination is just so fucked. This joystick doesn't help. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, I still should be able to better than what I'm playing. Yeah, look at the graphics on that helicopter there. Shade on it. It's really reminds it drift out a bit. Same sort of. That'll make things easier. You fire the power ups and you change the ones you want. Take defender as well, isn't it? I mean, that's what started off the whole saving humans business. Them sneaky fuckers you want to watch. Pardon French. Game, even though it's cute, it's a hard game. Oh, this is silly. It's got a bit of King of the Monsters too as well. I'll take those. Obviously, I need to play this one. And you've got Nessie. Save there. That's some good points. I'll play one continue with this. Graphics are fantastic. Let me find out how big this game is. Shit. See the joystick. I'm not blaming the joystick, but I am actually. It's not all the joystick's fault. Although it wasn't stiff, I wouldn't have a problem. Do I kill him? Yeah. Play a bit on the next level. then we've got quite a bit to cover next. I think everyone will admit this is dark. It's almost like, I'll see where they got the rumbling effect from, where they got the idea from, probably arcades. Feels like the joystick's rumbling because of the sound. Fantastic. The neighbours look me. That would do it. Hold down the player one start button. 5 seconds, and you go back to the menu. So I mean, there's some classics there, and look at that: Overtop, Pull Star, Ninja Commando, Blazing Star, Baseball Stars 2, Prehistoric Isle 2. I mean, it's fantastic. Right, now for something completely different.
So, what do you think?
It's a lot to take in, kid. Where do I even start? You've been out of the game for a long time. Or maybe I need to remind you the kind of people we'd be crossing here.
Sully, I know the risks. But come on, it's a surefire plan.
Yeah. If there's one thing I've learned in all these years, it's there's no such thing as a surefire plan.
I don't really have an option here. You know that. And yeah, maybe you're right. I've been out of the game, but I need back in. So can I count on you? One last time?
All right, kid. Let's go do it. One last time.
PlayStation.
Peggy 16.
Ashen One, hearest thou my voice still?
Night so black that the darkness hums. Full noise filled the air. I heard a scream in the woods somewhere.
Talking true legends, those who would link the fire.
You'll face death. Enough death to leave you broken.
To be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength.
Dark for now, and not a soul stirs. But remember, fires are known to fade in quiet.
And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Oh, I bet you didn't expect Santa. Sorry I'm late, but I've still got a list to reel off. So, buy me mother a Kindle for Facebook. Check. Buy dad woolly socks. Check. Buy daughter games console. Check. Buy goddaughter presents. Give them to her with an Easter egg at Easter. Hopeful with scattered showers. Spend a ridiculous amount of money on myself, as the saying goes. If you can't treat yourself, who can you treat? I wonder who came up with that gem. Scrooge, check. Spend January to March in hospital because of going high and having bipolar flare up, check. Add my neogeo collection, check, obviously. Break New Year's resolution on January the 1st, check. Complete a Game of the Year video, check. Check in about 3 hours time. It's still a check. I'll see you next year. In fact, it is a check because I'll put this video on at the end of the Game of the Year just to say ta-ra until the next video. And I hope you have a wonderful yeah, basically. I hope it's better than 2016. I mean, it can't be any worse, can it? I mean, Princess Leia died. Who's next? Luke. I mean, come on, it's ridiculous. Michael, who was it? Not Michael Jackson. Prince. Oh, the list goes on. It's endless. Anyway, George Michael. Oof, that's a sad one, especially with these wonderful Christmas tunes. I mean, Christmas will never be the same again. He actually died on Christmas Day. But listen, I'm not Santa, but I might look a bit like him. So, cheerio, and I'll see you in the next video. And I promise I won't take as long as I've got material to actually focus on. I might do video of us playing a game on the arcade, like a game review or something like that. I'll have to do something for the website because I'm not writing any reviews. I haven't got time. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace.
And in the words of AC/DC, we roll tonight.